You know what hurts the most? Not just being disrespected at work, but being silenced. Being the one who sees the cracks, who feels the tension, who speaks up, only to be shut down, excluded, or labeled, in quotes, too emotional. But let me tell you something. God gave your voice for a reason, and He's not letting it go to waste. Today, I want to talk to the employees who have been pushed aside, told to just comply, made to feel like their truth didn't matter, and show you how God can take that silence and turn it into strength. So, the reality of being silenced at work. So let's call her Miriam. She was a strong, capable team member, always the one volunteering, always the one going above and beyond. But then she noticed it. A pattern of disrespect, a manager who took credit for her work, HR who dismissed her complaints with a polite, "we'll look into it." She tried to raise her voice, speak up in meetings, send the right emails, but suddenly the invitations stopped coming. Her ideas were too much, her tone was aggressive, her reviews started changing quietly. She was being silenced, not fired, just erased. Have you ever felt that when your voice, your truth was treated like a problem? So, the silencing tactic employers use and why. So let's break this down with some plain talk. Employers, especially in toxic environments, often silence employees in subtle but demanding ways. One of the ways is gaslighting feedbacks. You are overreacting. It's not that serious. The second way, isolation. They leave you out of important conversations. Number 3, they weaponize professionalism, whereby they use your tone, body language, attitude to mute valid points. And number 4, public praise, private neglect, keeping you quiet with flattery while ignoring your needs. So why do they do it? Because your voice threatens control, because your truth makes them uncomfortable, because silence helps systems stay the same. But here is what they forget. Now this is the beauty part. What God says about your voice. So let's go to the word, Jeremiah 1:7-8. Do not say, "I am too young." You must go to everyone I send you to and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you. God never creates a voice to be wasted. You weren't born to shrink. You weren't saved to stay silent. In fact, some of the most powerful moves of God started with one person who spoke up. Let me give you examples. Moses challenged Pharaoh. Esther spoke before the king. Jesus himself flipped tables, literally, when injustice ruled the temple. So if you're in a workplace trying to mute your truth, remember, your voice is not a mistake, it's a calling. So how to reclaim your voice after workplace silencing? You may feel small right now, but God restores what systems try to suppress. Here's what you can do starting today. Number 1, you can write them down. Acknowledge what happened. Don't gaslight yourself. Journal it, name it, speak it loud. You are silenced, not sensitive. Number 2, set micro boundaries. Stop explaining everything. Say no where you once said yes out of fear. Practice short, respectful responses that don't shrink you. Number 3, speak up outside of work. Start a podcast like this one. Write a blog post or a LinkedIn article. Join online forums where your voice is heard. Use your voice in safe spaces or safe places until you're strong enough to use it in hard ones. And number 4, pray for boldness, not bitterness, boldness. Ask God to remove fear and increase discernment. Acts 4:29. Lord, consider their threats and enable your servants to speak your word with great boldness. So this is my encouragement to you. You are not crazy, you are called. Let me talk to your heart for a moment. The enemy will try to convince you that you're too much, too loud, too opinionated, too spiritual, too emotional. But you're not too anything. You are the right voice in the wrong environment. Don't confuse being rejected by man with being rejected by God. God is just repositioning you to a place where your voice heals, builds, and profits. He is giving you your voice back, this time with clarity, strength, and purpose. So this is the beauty part about this episode that I love the most. Like, it's the second section that I love the most, where you can actually create a business out of what you've gone through. And now, this is a section where I say your voice is also your business. So how can you use your voice to start a business? Now, here's the part that they'll never tell you, into which I am going to tell you. Your voice can create income. Oh yes, it can. That experience you went through, that thing you wanted to scream about in the office bathroom, that leadership skill you learned the hard way. It can be a product, it can be a service, it can be a brand. Here's where you start. Share your story publicly. YouTube, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. 2, you can turn your processes into a short ebook, coaching call, or toolkit. Number 3, you can teach others how to avoid or heal from what you went through. Pain monetized with purpose is no longer pain, it's power. You don't have to beg for visibility anymore. Create your own. You are never just an employee. You are always a voice waiting to be heard. And in case you want to create that online presence and you don't know how to do it, I recommend the best company that I do work for, that we take you through this process on how to create an online presence in these platforms. And now you start the journey of just sharing your story to the world. So in case you want to be taken through that chapter, I would like you to comment voice, and I will actually tell you where to access the company and stuff like that. So if this message has spoken to you, then it means your voice is waking up and it's telling you, kindly wake up, and it's time to start building our own. So don't let it die again. So subscribe to this channel. Every week I speak to the silenced and remind them that their story still matters. Whether you're an employee hurting or a leader learning, this space is both.